Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here, bringing you your daily reading for today, Thursday, the 22nd of October 2020. And today I am using the Jill Tarot to get our reading, and this week I have been working with the Buddha Wisdom cards to get additional clarity on our readings. So let's get straight into it and see what Thursday has in store for us. So Jill Tarot, first card we have is the Queen of Swords. Isn't she just amazing? I love the Queen of Swords energy, and she's really been showing up quite a lot the last couple of days. I think we have seen her quite a lot this week already. So the Queen of Swords, she is all about reason. She is all about strategy. She's all about understanding process. She's all about getting things done. You know, she's somebody who's not afraid to speak her mind. She's not afraid to express whatever needs expressing. You know, if somebody needs a talking to, she's the one who's going to put her hand up and volunteer to do it. She's not afraid to express, and she explains herself really well. That's where the word reason comes in. There's a purpose behind everything that she does. There's a purpose behind everything that she says. Her mind is incredibly quick. Her mind is incredibly sharp, and her actions are just as quick and just as sharp. She does have strategy. She does have processes that she sticks to and processes that she follows, but at the same time, she doesn't let she can be incredibly spontaneous as well, but there's always a reason behind her motives, behind her actions, but behind her everything that she stands for. And, you know, she doesn't mind being seen. She doesn't mind being the center of attention, and she's not afraid to speak her mind, okay, and to be questioned. You know, you can challenge her. And this is, I think, who we need to be today. Today being Thursday, the 22nd of October, we need to be a little bit more Queen of Swords-like. We need to be more confident in who we are, confident in our beliefs, confident in what we are doing, confident enough to be able to explain our reason, to explain our methodology, to explain our purpose without judgment or criticism. Let's see the second card that we have connected this week. Oh, okay. So we have the Ten of Swords. So we've got two swords energies, okay? And the two swords energies, swords are our thinking, our intellect, our mind, the stuff that happens in our heads. And we know that we can all get quite stuck in our heads, and it can be quite restrictive and limiting. And I think today, being Thursday, I know when Thursday comes around, we're all exhausted. It's been a long week. It's been a tough week. You know, it's been a long year. It's been a tough year. But when Thursday comes along, we're also desperate for Friday. We're also desperate for the weekend. And this energy of exhaustion, this energy of I can't anymore, is what overpowers us. And we need to make sure that we understand our purpose. We need to make sure that we understand why we're doing the things that we're doing. So desolation, for a word, because that word is standing out quite brightly and standing out, really looking at us in our face. We need to understand that what does it mean if something is desolate? What does it mean if there's desolation? It means that there is nothing. It means that we are at a point of no return, a point of nothingness, a point of no going back, a point of no change, a point of, and there's 10 points of, okay? So if we have a look, it looks like we've got a whole cityscape happening there, and the desolation is just here. So as much as we are here where it is desolate, where there is nothingness, one or two steps, one or two rolls of the wheel, and boom, we're right there in the heart and where the stuff is happening, where the life is happening. But you've got to speak up. You've got to put your hand up and say, hey, what about me? I want to change. I want to move. I want to go. Don't just say, okay, well, I am here where everything is desolate. I am here where there is just desolation. So I suppose I'll just have to stay here. No, that is not what these cards are telling you today. If you're finding yourself in this barren, desolate place, don't settle for that. Don't be okay with that. Don't settle for that. Fight back. Dig deep, find your reason, find your purpose, find your reason for being, and fight back, because just over there is where the happiness, joy, and where the people are, and where the abundance is for you. And that's where you need to be. That's where you deserve to be. You do not deserve to be here, but if you do nothing, if you just give up, you are going to stay in this area of desolation. You are going to stay in this area of nothingness. You be Queen of Swords. You be the one that makes the changes. Let's see what Buddha Wisdom wants to say to us, what Buddha Wisdom wants to add to the message. Choose to leave the dark way for the way of light. Hold a second. Let's get this into focus. Choose to leave. The camera doesn't want to focus. I think the camera is fighting with me today. Choose to leave the dark way for the way of the light. I love that. I absolutely love that. And you know what? It ties it so beautifully. This card Choose to leave the dark way, the desolation. Choose. It's a choice that you get to make. Choose to leave this for the way of the light. There is the light. There is the light. It's all up there. But you have to make that choice in order to progress. You can choose to stay desolate. You can choose to stay in the nothingness, or you can choose to advance. What choice do you have? What choice are you making? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do with your life? Friends, today, Thursday, the 22nd of October, I know you're exhausted. I know it's been a long day, week, month, and year. But don't give up. Don't give in. Don't choose to stay here. Keep moving forward. Remind yourself of your reason. Remind yourself of your integrity, and remind yourself of what you believe and what you stand for and what you want for yourself. Remind yourself of that and start working towards it, because it's time to choose to leave the dark way for the way of light. And that is what you need to be doing today. With love and blessings from my heart to yours, until we meet again tomorrow for your pick a card, take care.